Hello, beautiful fucking woman. How the fuck are you? You good? Pop in the comments one word of how you're feeling right now. Please. One word of how you're feeling and where are you tuning in from tonight or today? I know for Sophia, who's in England right now. Tassie. Calm, grounded. Great. Yukai. Introverted today. GC down the road, mate. Fuck you, mate. So, who's ready to unlock their wildest fucking expression? God, nobody. Nobody's ready to unlock their wildest expression. Oh, okay, okay. Well, let's just pre-frame a little bit here, guys. Like, we're bringing energy today. This is a workshop. This is not you just like sitting back with your fucking camera off. This is you being fucking here. All right, are you ready to be here and be part of your life and be part of your wildest fucking expression? Hell yes! Like if you were fucking yes, Sophia, Gee, yes, yes, this is what we're fucking here. And I want you to get before I introduce the lovely Emma, I want you to get that expression and your availability to show up because expression is not just being loud or being this. Expression is fucking warrior training. And it is your availability in any given moment to pivot and show the fuck up. Because we're building legacies, lady. Are you building a legacy? Are you building something sustainable that lasts a lifetime? Yes, 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 yes. So your availability, even when you don't feel like it, your availability to unlock and show up and be present and be here, even when you're tired, even when you've got your fucking period, even when you don't feel good. Even when you're eating, even when you've had a long day. It's your availability to be here and be so fucking present to life. Just like shake it out a little bit. So we're just going to continue. This class is about letting shit go. We're not learning anything else. All of you guys are smart as fuck bitches who have learned a lot. Yes, you know a lot. You know a lot. You're all smart. You all know about business. You're all fucking onto it. This is about unfucking yourself to allow the natural self-expression, your natural hum, to be the thing, the CEO of your business. Who would like that? Who would like to stop questioning every single thing they fucking do? Yes, yes. Who would love their content to just be dripping out of their souls that are just like, oh my God, it's so good and people can know me and feel me and it's just amazing. People are just coming to you, buying from you. Yes, yes, yes. So I wanted to introduce you guys. Who here, I know a couple of you know Emma, but I know a couple of you don't. Who here knows the amazing Emma Slater? Yes, amazing. For the rest of you ladies, Emma is one of my greatest friends. She first came into my world through my work about 6 years ago. So has been slowly being fucked by me to unfuck herself and is now a woman. Oh my God, a woman. And she is now, yes, baby. She is now the incredible woman who brings the gene keys into all of my work. Who here knows about gene keys? Okay, everyone. Amazing. That's so great. A bit, Jackie. Cool. So, gene keys to me is the guide to our soul, a map to our soul, a map to our business, a map to so much. And for me, in terms of our self-expression, the key to unlocking these pieces is about integrating the whole. Because when shame is driving any part of your business and your life, you haven't integrated your shadows. We're here to tell you that your shadows and your shame is your fucking genius. The things that you hide away are actually the things that make you so fucking magnificent. So E-Dog, come on in. I know I've just spoken. My dog is trying to come in. It's normally my children, but now it's my fucking
I feel
dog.
like I want to do like a, come on now. Have a moment. Hello, incredible, beautiful, amazing, wonderful, radiant women. How are you? How are you? I know you've already told Kezia, but tell me. Come into the space. I can feel this, like the few of you sort of back here. And I love it because I'm already noticing, like, oh, this is going to be really interesting. This is awesome. Kezia did this amazing job already of introducing what the Gene Keys can mean for you. Kezia's probably going to laugh because here I want to tell her the story again. She asked me about what my intention is and what I'm releasing. You're going to find out the juicy things you get to experience tonight. And I started talking about the Nile River. And I feel like my channel just keeps being like, I need to bring this to this conversation right now. I can't not. So I'm going to talk about it. Do you know the Nile River? You know that really big, beautiful river that the entire world knows of? It feels like she needs to be spoken about tonight because I want you all to just imagine yourself as the bigness, the fullness, the knownness as the Nile fucking river. The life-giving, life-saving, life-taking bigness of the Nile River. And I just want you to feel for a moment when we're talking and we're inviting you in, not talking, when we're inviting you into experiencing this energy tonight of your wildest expression being unlocked. I want you to just remember when you're feeling the cringe and you're feeling that I can't go there and oh, that's too much and that might take me too far, that the Nile fucking river breaks her own banks repeatedly. Like she is a known carved river, but she is unafraid of breaking her own banks to take on more water. She doesn't say to the heavens, stop raining, I can't take any more. She just lets herself flood and she doesn't care what it takes because she knows the water will recede and she will keep on being a motherfucking river. I want that to be imprinted in you before we step into tonight. You get to be held by the energy of the Nile River. And in those moments where you're like, oh, just like break my banks, baby. Find out who you are on the other side. Don't tell me you won't go there and it's not you until you have made it through. Then tell me who you are on the other side. That is the journey of us meeting our shadows. That is the experience of embracing our shadows and releasing our gifts. We stop pretending and holding and withdrawing and shrinking and contorting. We go in. We go all the way in. We feel it all. We see it all. We become so wrapped in awareness of our experience that then we have something to say on the other side about who we are. And that's the gift embodied. We don't get there in this pretty little path of like, I'm just going to know who I am and all of the parts of me, but I'm going to do it all pretty in this beautiful order. And I'm never going to go out of my lines. I'm never going to break any of my own rules to get there. So hands up if you're willing to break your own banks tonight. Hands up if you're willing to go to the depths of the murky Nile that is you. Put your fucking shadows in your teeth and take a bite. Hands up if you are ready to be known like the Nile. Yeah, life-giving, fertile. Because that's what's on the other side of it. We don't get to be that fertile, juicy part of us if we're not willing to fuck some shit up sometimes. we're whole. And we become sterile, and our love becomes barren, and our sex becomes dry, and our businesses become capped because we try to stay like this good little woman that's always delivering and never breaking any rules, and we lose fertility. I'm complete.
So good. This woman's channel. Look, it's so good. So at the moment, for those of you who are in the know of the Gene Keys, we are currently in the forecast of the 55th Gene Key right now, which when Emma and I discovered this, we were like, that's wild. Because the 55th Gene Key is the strongest, I might fuck this up, Em. It is the strongest, most powerful key that all of our shadows run through. The shadow is victimization. And all of our shadows run through the key of victimization. It is the only key where it has victimization as the shadow, and then freedom as the gift, and freedom as the city. And this particular key is the key that is here to, I mean, I haven't even delved into, maybe Em can touch more on it, but it is the key where I want you to contemplate. It is the key where we look at, where do I not feel free? And right now, if you've got a pen and paper, I want you to contemplate on that. Where in my life am I not feeling free? Where and what are the subtle ways that I am still being a victim? I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes. Where am I still being a victim, and where do I not feel free in any part of your life?
I've become a figment of my imagination. That's why I run towards self-love and inner restoration. I don't know what it is that I'm climbing to. I hear your words in my head. You said the mountain is you, and only worry can bring me down. I'm scared to let go of what I'm scared to lose. Some point out myself, I give it all for the view, and only worry can bring me down. You said the mountain is you. The mountain is you. Yeah.
Beautiful. I want to take a couple of shares. And I want with these shares, because we're going to start the somatic unlocking already. So I want with your share for you to share it in a funny voice. Can you hold on 2 seconds? My dog sounds like she's trapped in the bathroom. Jackie. Honey? Jackie's scratching at the door trying to get water. Okay. So there's your opportunity just to be seen and to be weird. And tell us, where do you not feel free? Go. Unmute yourself, baby. Take up space.
Oh, child. Okay, it's in a stupid voice. I don't feel free on social media because I just make my voice really small and I don't say what I want to say and then I go, I don't know what to fucking say and then I'm like, oh, say something, just say something, what the fuck is wrong with you, say fucking something and then I'm like, oh my god, and I'm like, fine, fuck it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do any of it, I fucking hate everything is shit. My life is shit, I've got no money. Ugh. Okay.
Great. Yes. Yes. That's it, girlfriend. All right. Sasha?
I just got really nervous. Hang on. I don't feel like I can express myself. I don't know what to say. Everything I say sounds really stupid. And it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you sound stupid. You don't know what you're doing. You can't be here. You've got no right to be on social media. You've got nothing of value to say. You're just an annoying little girl. You're stuck in victimhood from your childhood. You're stuck in this, stuck in that, and you just don't even know what you're doing.
Beautiful. Thank you, my love. And as you share these parts, like really just notice, if tenderness comes up for you as you're expressing, it's really okay to be with that. This space is anything is fucking welcome space. You come into our world, anything and everything. We are not the professional business coaches. We are not the professional business coaches. We are fucking seeing and through different parts of our expression what wants to unlock. And sometimes deep tenderness will arise. So we're here for that. Like I just want you to know, we're fucking here for that. And that's what you get when you come into our world. Because until you can be with all of your shame, these same patterns are going to keep fucking looping. That's why I fucking hate NLP. I don't hate NLP. It's a really great place to start. But I've been in business now for 14 years. And I love that you don't even know what it is. Don't even bother. You're in the best place right now, Sasha. Starting your business journey. Mate, if you do this work, you're going to fucking skip all the bullshit, which is amazing. You're coming straight to the best stuff. So I've been in business now for 14 years. I've made over $5-6 million in my business, from my bricks and mortar business to my coaching business. And why I am so radically fucking obsessed with self-expression, and it is my body of work, and it is what I'm here to teach women, is because as long as I am living in my utmost wholeness, authenticity, expression, when my spine is unlocked and I'm connected to divine, which happens through movement, which happens through the unlocking and the unleashing, It means that when I'm connected to divine, my spine is absolutely giving me downloads constantly, which is the CEO of my business, which is the CEO of where I'm going. And it's not just about my business. It's about the wholeness and the fullness and the fucking, I talked about it in my stories. It's the great sex. It's the great fucking love. The greatest love I have ever experienced in my life. I have done masks and facades of like, this is how it should be. No, no. I'm my own fucking walking permission slip to build a business that I want to fucking build that feels so like me. And the Gene Keys is a map for us to see our shadows and go, cool, there's our shadows. Great. I mean, it's so much deeper than that, but to see our shadows, to see, hey, oh my gosh, the inertia key literally shows me that where my body of work. I mean, this is what I really love to do with people and women that come into Legendary Woman in my mastermind. I love to go, oh my God, look, your inertia key. It shows us where your vocation is, and it shows us like what your body of work is here to do and how your story can literally transform fucking people. When our authenticity and our self-expression is unlocked, we start to hum. I call it the self-expression hum because we no longer stop trying. We no longer try. We just be and we are, and we're moved by life, and we're moved by knowing that everything is fucking working out for ourselves, and we stop questioning everything, which means we can move so much quicker. We can fucking be in our bodies because our bodies are literally like, we cannot ignore our radiance and our sex because it is literally connected to everything. It is a container of our capacity for what we want to hold in our business, our lives, everything. And as women, we are not men. We do not do business like men. Of course, there's elements that we can use, but us being in our most radiant, full self-expression, unleashed, unlocked, in whatever feels true to you. I don't want you to be more like me, mate. I want you to be more fucking like you. It's not about like being bold, although being bold in whatever feels true to you. And Emma and I can both attest to this, is that this work, her and I have never, I can speak for this, felt so whole, full, fucking complete. Because you can make lots of money in your business, but if you don't feel full, complete, alive, with great relationships, what's the fucking point? Seriously. So your expression, your genius is dying to fucking unleash. And where you don't feel free, where that takes up space in our bodies. You got something in? She's like, no. So tonight, I thought that we could just do some dying. Does everyone feel like dying? Yeah. We can literally do and dying to the parts of us. You know, Em and I were talking about money. Exactly. That over and over again. And how it's never about the money. It's about the ways that we constantly are trying to control every single fucking outcome, and the ways our shadows are just like, I want to attach to that because it holds so much fear. We get to die today to the parts of us that we've been hiding. And the parts of us that are just keeping us fucking small. Because you guys are here to tell stories. You were born to tell stories. You were born to leave a fucking legacy. Born for greatness and whatever feels true for you. And all of your work, in whatever way that you do it, whatever your body of work is that you're curating and birthing into the world, you know, ultimately we're doing it because we're here to return this world back to love. Are you ready to fucking die? You ready to die? I'm wondering in with their charts. Has everyone got their charts with them? I know we sent out an email on how to access them, but if you are struggling, I'm wondering with their shadows, Em, in this dying piece, is there a particular shadow you think?
Yeah, I want them to tell me their evolution key.
Oh,
Because if
great.
we're talking about dying, we're talking about, when we look at our evolution key, we're talking about what are we here to learn. But the beautiful thing about life is it doesn't teach you in a classroom, sitting at a table with a book. It teaches you through the experience. It takes you into challenge to make you. So if there is any key that you are going to feel viscerally in your system that how you know intimately, whether you have called it this shadow or not, this shadow has been playing out in your life because it has been like the earth creating the gravity for you to be able to know the sun, to know the light, to know what your work is. So when you look at your chart, it is going to be on the right-hand side of your screen. At the very top, you have life's work in green. To the right, you have evolution in green. They have a line connecting them. You're going to have a number, decimal number. You're going to give me your gene key number, 4.5. Okay. So what is your shadow there? I actually want all of you, I want every single one of you before we go into the somatic practice to be heard. Because that was what we said tonight. You're here to be heard. And there's still women that haven't been heard yet. So we're gonna dive straight into that. You're gonna get on the camera, you're gonna speak your name, and you're gonna tell us what your shadow is. Even if you've spoken already.
And how it relates to you.
Hello. So
Yep.
Atlas had a wicked meltdown, so that was fun. My evolution is 2.5. Oh, I'm Ree. Hi. And the shadow is dislocation, the gift is orientation, and the city is unity. From my journey with dislocation, it's all about choosing a path that I think everybody wants me to do. So the good girl in me chooses that path thinking it's right when it's not really what I want to do. So it keeps me separate from. Yeah.
Because you know your key, Ree, where is it in your body?
The dislocation.
Where is dislocation? Yeah.
It actually feels like I split down the middle the whole way and probably about to my belly button. So like it feels like from here to my belly button rips in half. If I was to sit in the energy of the dislocation. Like
Thank you
literally
so much
feels
for
like my
sharing.
body wants to go down two paths and can't. Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you. So that's your invitation. You're going to jump on, share your name, share your shadow, share how, if there's a bit of knowledge, a bit of a, like, this is how it's played out in my life. And I want you to bring the part about your body. Don't overthink it. Just tell me where you felt that. As soon as you felt that word, you will have felt something. Your body is always responding to your environment. Name, shadow, the response within you.
Hello, my Sophia. The shadow is intolerance, and I feel it like right, like there, and it's like for me, it's like I think it's just like a massive intolerance of myself, like fighting myself. Like it feels like it's like punching myself almost. Like that's been like the thing in my life is like instead of being who I am, it's like I've turned everything inward to just have so much like you're such a twat, you're such a this, you're such like real, yeah, like self-hatred almost. Like that's the thing that I've been constantly working through, I suppose.
Thank you. Sasha, it's your profile, it's on the right. It is the green circle. Do you have your profile? Yep, so you're looking at your profile and it says evolution in the circle. So that one, that green circle that says evolution, you have a number in there. Yeah. Who's next?
I'll go. My name's Jackie, and is I just did my profile before, so and as soon as I saw psychosis, I was like, what the heck? That's you. That's not me. I can't do that ever, except when I'm in my feminine wounds. And I'm also pregnant, so there have been some fights where I've torn a lot of things up, and yeah, it's been great. Thrown water all over Cody, and yeah, anyway, that's my fiance. Anyway, so yes, psychosis is a shadow, and yeah, I don't think the way I relate to it is like I feel like I don't do that enough. Well, like I don't really show this like the real psycho, like yeah, that I mean I could, but but that's how I relate to that word. Is like, yeah, there's a part of me that will go there, but not very often. Yeah. And then yeah, inspiration and sanctity. And I actually didn't know what that word meant, so I looked it up, and I was like crying, like, or just it's all in my head. That's where I'm feeling it all. Especially the psychosis as well. It's very in the head. And so the tears, when I read the sanctity, it was like this holy sacred work, which is what I do with women is sacred womb work. And so it's just like flooded me. And yeah, that's my share. I don't know what else I need to share.
Thank you.
And that's what psychosis is. Psychosis is the mind. And so I think for you, it's like, where is your mind still leading the show? Because you're in an environment where mind is very important in Cody's world and your world, you know, but actually it's like when you're not getting to that holy place and getting into the body. And I think for your nervous system, that's when it's like so much mind, it's like, whoa, that's when the projection of anger starts to just fucking fly out.
Which is literally the line 2. We're going off on a bit of a tangent here, but the line 2 is meant to be passion through the body, through movement. It's the dancer. And then when you're denying that, then you've got the explosion of the rage, because the line 2 has the shadow of rage. So like, look, we're layering here. It builds and it builds, and you start to see how this story plays out. Thank you, Jackie.
My internet was unstable. Can you just tell me what exactly specifics you want me to share, please?
Your name, the shadow, and the gift in the city if you feel, but bringing the shadow, and what your response is to that. Mind, story, body, definitely body.
Got it. Okay, so shadow is stress, and then I'm not sure which one's city in that, but and then the middle one is restraint, And the other one is stillness. So my name's Christy, and I would say it's interesting. I was just feeling into that. It's definitely body and probably torso area. And I actually probably feel restraint more than what I feel stress in my body. I feel like I have more experience of restraint, I would say. And I've when I was feeling into that, I was just like, I think I might maybe even bypassing stress a little bit because I'm so used to it growing up that I've kind of have my survival mechanisms and also tools, I think, not necessarily survival, yet I don't know whether I know how to dance with the restraint so much. So I think I might be looping. I don't know. This is just the words that are coming out. I feel like I'm looping in restraint more than stress.
Is the perception of restraint then, tell me what you mean by restraint. If you could give it another word, what's the other word you would use for restraint?
Constriction? Let me just feel. Another one that's coming through is just covered. That's interesting.
Thank you. I asked that question because
Good
for
question.
you, for all of us, within our shadows, we will either repress that shadow, suppress it, lock it down inside ourselves, or we will express it. We will blast people with it. And I want you to just hold that feeling of when we repress something, it's like ice. We freeze it down inside of ourselves. When it's the expressed version, the reactive version, it's like steam. It's like everyone feels it. So when you're talking about restraint, the experience of the gift of restraint is actually about inviting stillness into the stress. Whereas what you're experiencing when you're reading the word restraint is actually the repression of stress, which is your shadow.
Yeah.
The covering.
Yeah. And like that's probably more adult years. As a child, I was steam. Big time. Big time. I overran the whole household with my expression.
Beautiful. That's beautiful because that gets to come into the space tonight.
Yeah.
You get to have that feeling of the ice and the steam and the where does that feel it to bring that into the water. And this comes back to that river, the flowing, that's the gift. The gift flows. The gift is the ever moving, flexible flow. So if we're in any stagnancy, any tightening, any freezing, we're in shadow. If we're in any manicness, there's a reactivity happening. When you feel the gift come online, you feel that stabilizing in your system. It's like when the toddler goes, that's what the gift feels like when you feel the gift.
Yeah.
It's that open-hearted stabilizing that happens.
It's interesting. I'm going to add one more thing because I really enjoyed the Nile expression. But I feel like I have been bursting my banks for the last 5 years beautifully and wildly. But I feel like I got so much fertile ground and I don't know what to do with it. And so that's kind of where I am. It's probably I've been dying. And now not so much. And I'm like, okay, what do I do with this? And I think for me, just to share that was, what did I write here? Like being moved by something. It's like I'm a little locked on what actually is moving me. What do I want to do with this fertile ground? So anyway, I just wanted to add that.
Can I ask, Christy,
In the right place.
why
Yeah.
you chose to come here tonight? Like your intention?
Yeah, of course. I went to bed a couple of nights ago. I'm like, oh, I'd really like to just understand my gene keys more. And then I opened up social media. I'm camping at the moment. I'm on a solo camping trip. And I opened up internet. I haven't had it many days and this showed up. So here I am. I asked and it just landed. So here I am.
Fucking great.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thanks, babes.
So
My evolution key, the shadow is weakness. So I guess in my body, I feel weakness all over because after COVID, I came down with 2 chronic health conditions. So it's been a very big part of my journey. But on a more emotional level, I think I relate to it in the way that I've not been very good with my own boundaries, lots of people pleasing, lots of staying small, just essentially why I'm here, combating all of that. But yeah, it it's it makes sense.
What does your body want to do, Sasha, when you say weakness?
Wants to prove it wrong. Kind of been fighting for a long time to prove it wrong in a way that's like make it feel wrong instead of like not just identifying with the weakness but kind of accepting it as a part of me. It's like the duality of the strength and the weakness and being able to hold both at the same time, but I've fought it.
Going to be beautiful to come into your practice tonight that Keys is about to lead you through. I want to offer a little piece to you that this particular gene key, the city is tenderness. And the whole story of weakness is that we perceive tenderness as weak. We have told these stories of how not strong it is to be vulnerable. And so we bash our bodies and we bash our capacity and we just downplay anything that's tender and soft and innocent. So just playing with tonight in your somatic experience to really enter that weakness. What if you really were weak tonight? What if you touched that place of yourself and let yourself be really weak? How would that move through your body? If you let go of all resistance to it.
Don't know, but I'm excited.
And because get this, I believe that self-expression is the ultimate tool for our healing. The ultimate. And that no green juice or no fucking any of that shit. I mean, it's a great age, but you being in your most radical fucking truth, honesty, authenticity will heal everything. It's literally all you came here to do. For all of us. And by being with the shadows and looking at these shadows that, you know, if you're new to Gene Keys and you start to go through all of these shadows, you're like, fuck, this is me, this is my life. But how fucking wonderful. How fucking wonderful. For me, my life's work is chaos. And I love that key because I'm like, I'm a fucking chaotic bitch, you know, like a lot of the time I turn up to my classes and I've got a rough plan, but it fucking goes over here. But the city of this is the gift is innovation. So through my chaos comes and births innovation. And just knowing these little things in the pursuit of building, not even pursuit, because you're already fucking doing, of building and expanding your business, you know, to its next level. Oh, your EQ, amazing. We start to just fucking not look at what every other cunt is doing. And start to come into our own knowing and our own power and our own truth. And from that place, that wholeness of integrating our shadows, not shaming them, honestly, every single person, it's like the things that stop them. We were talking about this today in the training I was at. I was like, man, there's fucking similarities. It's like literally the shame that we carry. around something that happened in the past, who we used to be. And it's like, if you were the wildest, most unleashed, most expressed woman, what would be the impact on your business and your life? What would be the impact? I want you to write it down. Like, what would be the impact? If you fully fucking trusted yourself, you showed up.
And while you're writing that, what would be the impact? Think about what you just said about what you felt in your body of that shadow. Think about the splitting open of your body. Think about the gut punch. Think about the psychosis of the head. Think about the stress you're holding in. Think about the weakness of your body. Like, feel that and think, what the fuck would be the impact? Like, truly, what would be the impact of meeting that, of integrating that, of embodying that? Don't just let this be words on a piece of paper. Feel it as it comes out of your fingertips.
And while you're there with your pen and your paper, I want you to write down all of the current stories that you have circulating. And maybe there's some things percolating right now from everything we've been opening. What are the current stories you have around that I can't? I can't make lots of money. I can't show up online like this. I can't have a business and a family. What are the stories, the subtle noticings that are playing out in your victimization that are just looping? They might even be so subtle. Even in your everyday, I notice like, oh, I can't do this because fucking kids and fucking this. What are your I can'ts? I can't unleash at my partner because I don't want to hurt him. can't say what I want online in case my ex-partner hears the.
Can you hear me? Yeah. While you're writing, I want you to think about the fact that this particular shadow, the evolution key, holds back your inner light. They call this a trigger point in your gene keys. This is the gene key that you're getting stuck in, that's holding back all of this experience of your life force running through your body. So when we're talking about the impact of this, and we're talking about your I can'ts that you're saying, we're also bringing the shadow into this experience of all the ways you're trapping and trapping and trapping and closing and closing and closing and stuck and stuck and stuck. The more you bring here, the more you let it all get onto the page, the more your expression is going to move this through you, and you're going to be on the other side, and you're going to taste the gift without having to work for the gift, because you're going to bring so much of the shadow to light. That's how this works. This is how this becomes embodied experience of gene keys versus just an intellectualizing of it. You bring your heart into the room. You bring the whole truth and the rawest honesty into the room. I can't. All the places I can't.
Saturday, I walk away, season changing. Now you know it's over. You better know it's over. I couldn't say, I couldn't make you understand it. I finally got my closure. Thank you for my closure. But did you really ever know me? 'Cause I thought that you would be the one.
And if you find yourself starting to run out of material, I want you to think about how you're telling yourself you can't come up with anything else, and go beyond that. Stretch into your wildest expression. Come on. If you didn't have I can't, who the fuck would you be? So you can't tell me if you're sitting here that you don't have a fucking magnitude of them. Even face off with that part of you that's telling yourself, I can't come up with anything. I can't think of anything else. Go all the way into yourself. I can't in every aspect of you. Me in relationship, you in business, you in health, you in moving, you in sex, you in your voice, you in what you can say, you in what you can't say, you in the limits of you, you in where you're welcome and where you're not. I can't.
too far. No, I won't stop moving. Can't compromise. I am worthy. I am worthy.
Mm. Wrapping up where you are now, just letting all of it just continue to permeate through your being. Mm. Yeah, Em, it's my microphone's not connecting. Like it's connected, but it's not showing up on Zoom. Sorry, we're just having a little tech issue. Tech issues. So I'm like, well, this is great because I'm meant to be speaking and you guys through the somatic practice can't fucking hear me. Let me just, I'll just log out, make you host, and just see if that, like, because it's on and it's connected. It's just not coming up in Zoom. Jackie, do you know? Have you ever had anything like that? Yeah, toilet break before we start would be great. And normally is just audio settings. Yep, sharing sound. It's not even registering my my Yeti. Like it's literally not showing my Yeti up at all. Like normally it's just the same. So it's not even working through my Yeti, it's just working through Zoom. Yeah, I might even come back and see if that resets it, because then you can't hear me over the music. And that is not good. Okay, let me make you co-host, Em. All right, toilet break if you need. Oh, I don't want to end meeting. I just want to leave meeting, don't I? Yep.
This is such a perfect example. I know so many of you women have been in this arena for a while. And when you're a beginner and you're serving in business and there's all these I can'ts of I can't possibly do business because it needs to be right and it needs to be this and I can't because I'm not perfect and all of those things. And the more you're in it, you have these little moments of fuck up. And then you just realize, oh God, I didn't die. Like you're just like, hey, tech problems, we'll roll with it, we'll sort it out. And you feel your whole system relaxes and responds to things differently. But there are just these moments in your life where those I can'ts were just so profound, so real, so true. You know, looking at your I can'ts right now, how many I can'ts even a year ago would have been on that page that just aren't there now? 5 years ago, how many I can'ts would have been on that page that you couldn't even fathom writing now? Because the woman you are now just, it's like, what? Was there a time that I said I couldn't do that? Imagine in 2 years' time, the woman you're going to be and what I can'ts you have listed on this page that will feel like some mythic beast that you would not have even laid eyes on. Because tonight, you decided that this was a seed that was planted for you to continue to open and open and open and express wilder and wilder and freer and more yourself. This is a workshop tonight, but imagine the impact and the imprint that it gets to leave for you for the rest of your life about who you get to be. This is the beauty and the power of the Gene Keys in every shadow is a gift. This is the opportunity when you write all these I can'ts, the gift, it happens naturally. It comes about of its own accord. You don't fight for the gift. You meet the shadow and you experience the gift. You can't be the same woman tomorrow because tonight you wrote this down. You saw this, you spoke to it. Like Kezia's kept saying, I'm just waiting for Kezia's face to turn back up and say she's here, about shame. And what Brené Brown says about shame is shame needs 3 things to survive: silence, secrecy, and judgment. Well, you don't have silence anymore. There's no secrecy when you decide to bring it into this space and share it and move it through your body. And the judgment, you have a choice. Do you judge this? Do you continue to judge yourself for these I can'ts? Or do you take them inside yourself? Marinate them, shine your light on them, love them, kiss them tenderly, fuck them sideways, do whatever you need to do with them, but bring them into yourself and move them through you. That's the invitation the Kezia is about to walk you into in this somatic practice of moving through your body. You're going to choose how deeply you're going to go into that practice. It can just be just another dance. How many, I want hands up, how many women have just done, like, you know, how many somatic practices have you done? Put your hands up if you've moved your body in a somatic practice. You've done some type of dance process or movement practice where you're moving it through your body. Yeah. And how many times do you think, yeah, that was all right? We always have an opportunity. We decide its impact. We decide the ROI on something. This is about unlocking your wildest expression. Fucking bring it. Decide to bring it. You good, Keys?
Yeah, it's not working.
Okay.
So I just trust
All
that.
right.
He's
How
gonna-
about I play the music on my end as a co-host?
Well, I mean, I was going to do it all intuitively. So, you know, because that's what I do. But
You know what? That could be epic.
you just want to just intuitively go with it? Great.
Yeah, no music. Because what we talked about was them.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Before we go into the group practice, what I actually want to invite, because we have an intimate space and we have time, is for each of you to stand up. And I want you to really let the essence of I can't take up full space here. So maybe while you're up already, we're going to do it one by one. Because I want you to be witnessed in your I can't. So I would love you to give an example of letting the I can'ts fully come online, fully speak what's alive through your body. And I'm just going to pick random too to come off mute. And just let the woman's energy keep permeating and moving through. There's your opportunity to allow the I can'ts to take up fucking space.
Oh, I can't. I can't be a fucking woman who overflows. I can't have it all. I can't be the woman who's rich and well fucked and well loved and known and homeschooling and being with her daughter. I can't
No.
overflow.
Nope.
Too much fucking, I'm asking too much. I can't possibly ask that much. Oh my gosh, who the fuck do you think you are? I can't even believe you are thinking that you could write that you could claim that you could be a woman of overflow. I can't, oh my God. Oh, I can't, oh. I can't. It's too much. It's too much. It's my fault. I can't because it's too much. It's my fault. Me.
And as you're witnessing her, just allowing even her can'ts to move through your body, starting to move through your body. What's wanting to open. This is a collective field. Sophia, you're up.
I can't say that because people will hate me. I can't. I'll hurt other people. I will explode. I'll just be too much. Like, people will think, what the fuck? And then I'll be alone. I can't because I'll be alone. I'll be like the crazy one. I'll be the one that was like too outspoken, and people will just hate me and not like me. And I just can't. I can't because then it's better if I just stay small because I can't. Because people will literally, people won't like it. I'll scare everybody away. I'll just scare everybody away. I can't because I'll scare everybody away. It will be my fault, all my fault, and it is my fault. I'll scare everybody away.
Ah,
I can't.
I can't just take up so much space in your fucking body. Like, let it bend your spine over. Let them trigger you. Notice where your own expression doesn't even want to look, doesn't even want to go there. Don't even want to touch the sides. I'll just stand back. I'll just let other people take up space. All right, Jackie, you're up.
I can't be completely polarizing. I can't tell clients to stop messaging me about stupid shit about how to log into Telegram. Oh. I can't resist checking my phone on phone-free days. I can't let go of undercharging for my services. Oh.
I can't let my titties hang out.
Yeah.
Look at your notes. Let your body speak. This is moving through your psychosis right now. Not look at my notes. I need to know.
Yes. I can't not look at my notes. Oh, bangs in the background. Yeah. I can't be famous. I can't be the star. I can't be the authority in my field.
That's it.
Oh, I can't let go of low level shit that I want to control, that I don't need to do anything for.
That's it. That's the body talking.
Oh. Oh. can't be strong in my desires for more alone time.
Bring your womb into it, Jackie. I want to hear your voice right from your womb. Right now, I can hear it from your head. I want to hear the I can't from your gut. I want to hear it from the depths of you. I can't. I want to hear it.
Everyone tuning into your womb, feel the I can't in your womb, connecting into that space right now. The pain.
I can't be holy and sacred and stand for women's wombs.
Mm-hmm. Bring your fire, Jackie. Stand up. Bring your fire. Bring your womb. She's powerful.
I can't rewrite generational trauma. Ah!
Mm. Keep in that, honey. Keep feeling that I can't. Dasha, you're up, sweetie.
I can't let them see how uncomfortable I am. Can't let them see my emotions, the weakness, anything. I can't let them see it because then they're going to not want to be near me. They're going to want to leave and abandon me. I can't be me because being me is not accepted. Being me is not wanted, desired, loved. Being me is abandonment. Being me is cringy and uncomfortable, and this disassociation that I can't get out of. I can't connect with myself or my body. I can't connect with my expression. It is just so numb. I can't get out of it. I don't know what to do. I'm just so fucking sick of it. So fucking sick of it. Just want to be me, but I can't. I don't know what I'm doing. No one is gonna love me if I show the real me. I can't show the real me because no one is gonna love me. I can't be me because being me is not enough.
Beautiful, my love. Christy.
I can't earn big money on my own.
Ah,
Earn big money on my own. I can't earn big money on my own. I can't earn big money on my own. Can't earn big money on my own. I can't let people see what I really see. I can't let people see what I see.
Beautiful, my love. And I just want you to close down your eyes right now and just allowing the energy that's here. Don't try to remove it. Staying standing, don't try to remove it. Just be with it. Let the fullness of your I can'ts take over your spine. If you could feel your spine contorting to the I can't, I just want you to notice in your body, what shape does it want to make when I can't is literally, is your spine turned into a ball? Find the shape of I can't in your spine right now, and I want you to hold it. It's going to feel uncomfortable as fuck, this I can't. Almost as if you're holding your breath, feel the I can't. But keep remembering to breathe. But maybe you have moments of long breath holds of like feeling the I can't taking over your whole system. Notice where you want to come back into ease. Oh, here's me wanting to come back into ease. This is hurting. And it's okay if you want to relieve it, but just notice this is me wanting to get out of it. This is me not willing to sit in the fucking pain of the I can't. Let the pain permeate your fucking body, your fucking soul. Because right now, when this is leading, this is what it's doing. When your subconscious actions are driving your soul, the I can'ts are at the fucking driver's seat. Keep letting it hurt. I want to let it hurt. Keep feeling how the I can'ts are taking up space. How this is natural for you, actually, to be in this much pain and suffering. Where are you really fucking free? In a moment, I'm going to ask you to free yourself. To pop out of this position in your most wildest expression. I'm going to count down from 3, 2, 1, and you're going to pop and shake, releasing the I can'ts. And as you say it, I want you to say, I fucking can. Keep letting the I can'ts permeate your existence, permeate your being. 3, 2, 1, go. I fucking can. And I want you to shake. I want you to shake all of your body. And as you shake, I want you to start relaxing your throat. Feeling the ground beneath you. I want you to tune into the energy of Pachamama, the energy of the earth, as you shake, as you loosen, as you shake, as you loosen, connecting to the divine mother that lives underneath you. Oh, and I want you to start stomping your feet as you shake. Fucking shit up, going crazy in your body. And if you're not already, I want you to see if you can find some sound. Not from your nice girl, not from your soft girl. No, we're not fucking knife girls, bro. We're fucking revolutionaries, bro. Finding your stomping, finding your spine unlocking. Notice where you don't want to unlock. Notice where you want to stop the shaking, where it feels too heavy, where it feels too much. I don't have any more left in me. I don't have any left in me. I don't have any capacity. Find the fucking edge of your capacity. You stand on the fucking shoulders of your ancestors, of the woman who came before you. And what, you're going to be tired? Fuck tired. I don't give a fuck about your tired. Your fucking mission doesn't give a fuck about your tired. Your peace does not give a fuck about your tired. Tired bullshit. Just say I'm fucking tired of my bullshit. I am so, say it out loud. I am so tired of my bullshit. I'm so tired of my bullshit. Say it out loud while you're shaking. Don't stop fucking moving, because when you stop fucking moving, you create so much anxiety in your body, and your body just wants to be free. Say it. I want to be free. Bend your knees down, and I want you to tune in. Bend your knees down. I want you to tune into your womb, into your pussy, and I want you to find the freedom. Bending your knees down, coming to a bit of slowness. Tuning into your womb. Tuning in to your divine portal of creation. Tuning into your sex. Tuning into your aliveness. Where do you not feel free? I want you to lick your fingers. Where do I not feel free? Where does my good girl not want them to see me? Continuing to turn your hips and open up your spine. Turning your hips and opening up your spine. Starting to tune in with divine. And just noticing anywhere in your spine that feels stuck. Just see how much more through your womb, through your pussy, through divine, you can open her. Notice where she's felt held back. She's felt tension, tightness. Noticing with every spine unlocking and unleashing that your throat is unlocking and unleashing. Starting to tune in to the woman, the dark feminine that wants to fucking take. Where she wants more. I want you to feel the energy of fucking more. We want to take more. I don't want you to say it out loud. I want more fucking money. I want more money that comes with so much ease, baby. I want more sex, baby. I want more women and men and families and whoever the fuck is my absolute dream client coming into my world. I want them all. I want more. I want more. Shit. I want more. I want more. I want more. And I want it all now. I'm calling them all in now with my spine unlocked, my pussy and my womb open. I'm calling them all in. This is my prayer through my body. This is my prayer through my body, continuing to move our hips. I'm calling in all of the women, the families, every single person that's meant to be in my world. I'm calling them in. I'm calling in everything that I ever freaking wanted right now into this space. I'm calling in the feeling of how good it feels in my space right now. Right now, everything feel as good as it can feel in your fucking body right now. Call as good as everything it feels in your fucking body right now. Oh, everything in your body right fucking now. Everything is here in your body right now. Feel it. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel how fucking good it can be. Feel where you just want to distract a little bit of how good it can be. Oh, I can't be this good. Oh, I've got something better to do. Oh, I'm fucking tired. Oh, fucking fuck. And even meet the tension of the continued hip swirling. Oh, it kind of hurts to feel good sometimes. Oh, it kind of hurts to feel good sometimes, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to fucking go with it. Oh. 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 Mm. And when you're ready, coming down to your knees if you're not already. Mm. Closing down your eyes. Oh. Placing a hand on your heart and a hand on your womb. Just feeling the aliveness pulsing through your veins. Feeling the I can'ts lifted, freed, unlocked. Feeling how you love to take up space, really. And that you love to be witnessed in your fullness. And just say it. I love to be witnessed in my fullness. I love to be seen and acknowledged and admired. I love to be paid for being all of myself. I love that my self-expression is my moneymaker. I love that I'm here to lead a movement. I love that I don't have to fight or try to lead a movement. I love that it gets to be this good. I love that my prayers are just as important as my strategies. I love that I know exactly who the fuck I am. And I love that I am remembering. I'm remembering the revolution that I came for. I'm remembering the peace that I came for. I'm remembering that my only goal is peace. My only fucking motherfucking goal is peace. That peace is at the forefront of everything that I do. If it doesn't bring me peace, I don't fucking want it. My soul work will only bring me peace, only bring me joy, only bring me everything that I fucking want. And that by being more of me and more of my expression, I get everything that I fucking want. Everything that I need. I need love. I need hugs. I need amazing partnership. I need. Let that needing and that yearning take up fullness in your body. The needing and the yearning is your plump, radiant feminine who just needs and yearns for more. And that your needing and your yearning is peace. Your needing and your yearning is peace. It's peace to be so full within yourself. Just meeting your little girl now. Your little girl. Holding her hand. Imagining her in front of you. And she looks up at you and she says, "You're doing it. You are doing it and you are amazing." And I know that life beat us down a little bit. But you are remembering who you came here to be. And I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you because you chose courage and you chose love over fear. So thank you. And you give her a big warm hug. You say, "I'm ready to be free. I'm ready to fully trust myself. I'm ready to build a movement." But when you're ready, just taking a few deep breaths and integrating it all into your body. Hmm. 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 Sorry, Ray, I thought you weren't there, so I didn't get you to share. I was like, she must be gone. Hmm.
Nah, I was curled up in a ball crying my eyes out, so I probably wouldn't have got up. So it's fine.
You want to share?
Yeah, the one that I put in the chat about how like I can't believe that I can't trust myself. Like I felt like if I was to just keep going and going, I was avoiding staying there and I needed to stay there. So I just sat there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The big one.
Did you need anything at the bottom of that, Reed?
I cannot hear you, sorry.
You're quite quiet.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Better.
What did you meet at the bottom of that? Who did you meet? Did you meet anything?
It was actually hilarious in a way when you said that to meet your little girl. I was rolled over and my little, you know, that box that I bought was right there. So I met her. Yeah. I haven't looked at her that way that I did today. And it felt like you were talking, it was so interesting. When I went into my head, I'm like, oh, the dislocation is like, I want to be the good girl and like be in movement and do what you're telling me to do. And I wanted, like I heard you say, like, do the dark femme. I'm like, I'm so good at the dark femme. So I need to sit in my innocence.
Hmm.
So that's where I was.
So you can trust yourself.
Yeah. Then I had moments of reminding myself of where I have. And when I did money making moves with you kids here, I was talking about how I've had struggles with my period. And I had my period, for those that don't know, I didn't have my period for 6 years, and then it just decided to come last year, and then 2 months later it happened again. And I asked Amy, which I know you know, I was like, I don't know why it hasn't come back, but I had the realization that's probably the last time I trusted myself was before my art gallery. So yeah.
So what now?
God, I just keep coming back to her. ask her what she needs. Yeah.
And what does she need?
She actually, even though I have such a spacious life, she needs a different kind of space. It's more stillness. I think I wrote something along the lines of like I can't even figure out what I want. I feel like I have everything I've ever wanted. And the idea of wanting more, I'm like, it's kind of in this place of, I don't know if I actually want it. I don't know what I want. So then I get challenged in the context of striving for more when I don't know what more is. Yeah, I'm battling the concept of wanting more and getting really annoyed with not knowing like what that is and getting impatient.
How do you feel about the freedom in your body?
I feel more free in the last 6 months through my throat. Where I wouldn't feel free is probably my it feels like my rigidness, so feeling a little rigid and more in my flexibility, which is why I also know why walking is important, which I have been doing a lot more of since the call I had with Emma. So it's now it's just time. It's the patience of time of everything I did do to become who I'm destined to become, but it takes time, and that's the frustrating part.
Why does it take time?
I guess I'd chosen to believe that it takes time because it took me so long to get here that it's going to take me time to get where I wish I already was. And that could be tomorrow, it could be in 3 months, but there's no rush. And that's the thing that I've got to accept even more so, is like it will happen when it happens, and doing nothing is taking me further away than anything.
I think for you the moreness is in the freedom in your body.
Yeah.
Because that relates to the womb, because when the rigidness through the body moves, it's like you're going to just expand more.
Yeah.
That's the expression piece. It's like the what wants to open up through that. And that's going to expand your body of work, everything, and your womb as well.
Yeah.
And can I add a little gene keys piece?
Go for it.
Because I know you're a line 1 in your radiance and purpose. When you're talking about not trusting yourself, a line 1's journey of fulfillment is learning how to be in the stillness, in the silence, in your own space for the upwelling of the answer.
Yeah.
So in this thing of not trusting is like you're not even trusting sitting in your body for the answer to come through. It's like you've been wanting with your mind and not letting yourself be in the space for the answer to come through.
Yeah.
Line 1 is all about the body is the temple. The body is the altar. The body is the prayer. When I enter the body, the answer will be found. Like as a tangible piece for you, it's like, how do I just get into the body and let the answer come? And that's what I like as a little breadcrumb. Like, how do I follow that breadcrumb? I trust in what comes up through my body. If it's coming from up here, that's not the move. It's from in here.
It feels like it's been such a long time that I can't tell the difference of when it's in the body and when it's in the mind.
And that will be that.
Yeah.
It will be that getting yourself into your own space. Like you just said, asking for that stillness space where no one is in your auric field to start to hear your own voice again.
Yeah. Thank you.
Does anyone else have a share they'd like to share before we? Sophia, do you have anything? I feel like
Do you have anything to share? Yeah.
That was just really powerful. Like I actually also came up on my Facebook memory this picture of like me as a kid with my brother and my sister, and I like had my arms around them, and it's like yeah. Then when I like met her at the end of that, it was like it's like the whole intolerance piece as well. It's like I've just been fighting myself like my whole life and fighting my bigness, fighting my fucking like warrior woman inside who has been so reactive my whole life that I realized like fuck, she's so fucking powerful, and I've been so scared of her that she's gonna like scare other people, because she has scared other people in the past, because she's also been really intolerant of other people and really reactive. And so it's like she'll either come out in a powerful way or in like a fuck you all, you fucking asshole. So it's like then it's like, yeah, like being able, I can just see how what now like the last 3 months with working with Kezia, like it's like my heart has been cracked open and I've like let my pain have its way with me, and it's like been the most liberating experience of like meeting just my whole like and then like this yearning, and like it just feels like I don't know, I feel like something just completed then during that practice of like I get to like share all this with the world. Everyone needs to feel this and like unleash their inner fucking like powerful woman. So it just feels really like oh like, yeah, just thank you. Like I don't know, I just feel like I just keep wanting to do this with my body and be like oh and just kind of yeah, like this connection feels like my womb, my heart like is all connecting. And I think especially in that then it's like I've been opening this heart and dropping out of my mind, and then this power that is in my womb is what I've been afraid of. But it's like now I'm like, oh, she can like really like come out now in like a way that goes through my heart, I think is what is like feeling in my body. So yeah, amazing, thank you. And then my voice, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because you've got a line 5 in your evolution. I just went back to see it. I'm like, oh, so your whole evolution has just been about power dynamics, disownership of leadership, leadership over power, power plays, power struggles, disownment of voice, reclaiming voice. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's the story of my life. And it's like, yeah, giving away my power, giving away my power, giving away my power, trying to take it back, fighting against it. Like, oh my God. Yeah.
Hey, this woman in Costa Rica, we sat together in an experience, and it was about using power with our voice. And she met me. I have never had a woman, you guys know that I'm very clear in being powerful in my voice. I was like, she just fucking, it was like, oh, piercing penetration. So good. She's got Rebirth to Revolution as her life's work key.
What oh yeah, rebirth, yeah, reaction, rebirth, revolution.
Her life's work, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, my love. Love it. And this is, where we like, oh, so good, where we just, it's all of it, the body bringing like continuing to meet these places, continuing to find wholeness so that we can move again. And the gene keys and, in our mastermind, Legendary Woman, which Emma and I run, it's like the end goal is how do I bring more fullness? How do I bring more of me into my business, into my life, into my heart? It's like no stone is left unturned. And I mean, the gene keys mixed with somatics, mixed with, of course we do strategy as well, is just like, it's just fucking amazing. Of course. Revolution's your radiance and purpose keys.
Yeah. Rebirth is my purpose, and then the forgiveness is my radiance.
Love it. Emma, is there any more like channeled downloads before we?
I just want to end on where we began with this idea that this was about meeting death. When we're talking about unlocking our wildest expression, it's just all of this is the story of how we're holding on to survival. And when we're holding on to survival, we're missing out on thriving. We're missing out on feeling truly alive. And there's this saying that, you know, you will have heard it, and I like to interpret it differently. A coward dies 1,000 deaths, a hero dies but one. Have you heard that saying? I see it the other way, that a hero dies 1,000 deaths and a coward dies but one when it comes to surviving, because the coward is so afraid of dying that he hides away. So he only dies when he dies in his little cabin on his own. And the hero is unafraid of dying over and over and over again until the final death. When we are doing this work, and Ree can attest for it, there are many ways that we can interact with the gene keys. Ultimately, it is a living wisdom. It is meant to be of the body. It is an embodiment experience, but we can absolutely intellectualize it. When we join self-expression with the gene keys transmission, that's when we have radical transformation and genius quantum leaps. So you have this opportunity with meeting these shadows and trusting your own experience of them and letting that move through your body. It's just such an invitation to keep meeting your own death through your shadows so that you will know your gift. And ultimately what you're going to do for yourself is stop grasping at survival and start fucking living. So all of these I can'ts that you're holding on to, that's you grasping at survival. And you contort and you shrink and you suppress and you twist and you start doubting yourself and you have anxiety and you feel disconnected. And you're like, where did I go wrong? I guarantee at the core of it, it was because you've been trying to survive. And when you're playing that game, you're never going to get out of where you are if you're still trying to play the survival game.
Yeah.
And we're living. We're choosing to live here. That's the codes. We are living through our business. We are living through our relationships. We are living through our own bodies. You tasted living tonight. Truly fucking living alive. Even if it was only for that somatic expression, you tasted it. It's inside you now. You've tasted the gene keys. Take that taste, swallow it down, fucking marinate it, and let it keep moving you into life. Keep meeting your death. Remind yourself, I am the fucking hero of this story. I am fucking legendary. What would a legendary woman do? Sometimes that legendary woman might let herself lay on the ground and fucking cry and meet her tender, innocent heart. Sometimes that legendary woman might get up on her 2 feet and roar like a motherfucking lion. You'll know.
So I'm just such a big fucking stand for this work and a stand for us truly living. Because when we truly live, everything else expands. And that's what we're here to do. That's what you ladies have chosen to be on this earth this time. You know, you use business as your vehicle. It's just a vehicle for your ultimate expression, for your ultimate how you make money or whatever it is that you do. I feel like we need to end on like a little bit of like a bit of a dance, you know? So we're not just like in this, we'll make it easy breezy, but just to anchor in possibility. Let's all just jump up and anchor in being free.
And read your gifts. Read your gifts you've read. And if not actually not your gift, your city. Read the top word. Feel sanctity. Feel stillness. Feel intolerance becomes Sophia. Brain can't remember. Read, feel.
When we were kids in the backyard, playing astronauts and rock stars, no one told us to stop it, called us unrealistic. Then suddenly you're 18, go to college for your plan B. What you want is too risky. Live for weekends and whiskey. We all got these big ideas. One day they're replaced with fear. How did we get here? Darling, don't quit your daydream. It's your life that you're making. It ain't big enough if it doesn't scare the hell out of you. If it makes you nervous, it's probably worth it. Why save it for sleep when you could be living your daydream? 31 waiting tables. She has a voice of an angel, out of money and power. She only sings in the shower. All these things we say we'll get to are shot down by the reasons not to. Darling, don't quit your daydream. It's your life that you're making. It ain't big enough if it doesn't scare the hell out of you. If it makes you nervous, it's probably worth it. Why save it for sleep when you could be living your daydream? So scared of failure that we fail to try, turning around before the finish line. Gotta fall for a minute before you can fly. So daydream, it's your life that you're making. It ain't big enough if it doesn't scare the hell out of you. If it makes you nervous, it's probably worth it. Why save it for sleep when you could be living your daydream? Why save it for sleep when you should be living your daydream?
All right, my beautiful woman. Thank you for being here. Love you all so, so, so much. Goodbye.